Hey, it's Amanda, and you're watching The Queen of Lean, where we help you fall in love with fitness to create a body and life you love. Now, today we're talking about an uber important topic, sleep. Now, this, my friends, is by far, if not the most important factor when it comes to feeling good both physically and mentally and being able to put your best foot forward in life. It is also going to be the very thing that sets you up for success with your weight loss and fitness journey. So we're going to discuss the reasons why you should be motivated to sleep more, and also the possible reasons why you're having trouble getting to sleep, or if you have interrupted sleep, or you're just not waking up feeling refreshed. So if you feel that you want more energy and more drive and more purpose, this episode is for you. So firstly, why do we sleep? In a society where we are all about the hustle and we have the hero mentality about cutting sleep short, you may have heard the saying, sleep when you're dead. We can fall into the trap of not valuing it when you really should. Like, get some sleep, people. When we sleep, we're actually rejuvenating our brains by downloading the information of the day. We store it into our long-term and short-term memory. We also clear away something called amyloid plaque, which is really important for our brain function and also lowering the risk of Alzheimer's. We heal, rejuvenate our body, we protect ourselves from cancer, regulate our hormones, appetite, blood sugar, immune system, and our moods. So, pretty important. You'll also find it interesting to know that after one night's bad sleep, your body will process sugars more like you're a diabetic, meaning you have loads more cravings, makes it harder for you to make better choices. And while your blood sugar is high, it also makes it more challenging to lose body fat. Plus, add to this, if you are tired and exhausted and you want to go out and exercise and move more, chances are you're not going to get that session in. Let's firstly talk about your circadian rhythm. Now, I'm sure you would have heard of this before, but this is our body's beautiful natural energy rhythm, which you should have a rise in cortisol in the morning, feel awake and alert during the day and have loads of energy, feel happy, and then in the afternoon it drops off at nighttime, melatonin takes over so you can fall asleep easily and deeply. Now, I know that this isn't smooth sailing for all of you, so we're going to go into the reasons why. If you've heard of cortisol, typically this can be labeled as a stress hormone, which is true. It's released when you're stressed, but it is also what gives you energy and keeps you alert. So it's important that we have the right balance of cortisol. You can have cortisol where it is too low in the morning, where you're just dragging your sorry ass out of bed, hitting snooze 10 times, and you can also have it where it's spiking at night, where you get all productive and want to get shit done at the wrong time of day. So what's important to know is that cortisol and melatonin have what's called an inverse relationship. So where one is high, the other is low. So at night, we want cortisol low and melatonin to kick in so you can get to sleep and take you into the depths of your sleep. What we want to do is look at the factors which influence your circadian rhythm and ways that you can get that optimal curve back if you feel like you've lost it. Now, light exposure is huge. In the morning when you wake up, open up all the curtains and let light in to let your body know that it's daytime and get that cortisol cranking. At night from around 6 p.m, you want to dim your lights at home. You can use Himalayan salt lamps or candlelight to tell your body that it's nighttime so that you have those drops in cortisol. Lights in our streets and houses combined with the blue light exposure from our phones and laptops are becoming a huge issue in affecting your cortisol levels. It tells your body that it's daytime all the time, even at night. If you know that you're going to continue using devices, on your phones you can see if there's a night mode in settings where you can dim your phone and change the type of light that it's letting off. For laptops, you can download a software called Flux, which is F.lux. This will do the same and it changes the light on your laptop. Additionally, you can wear some really cool blue blocker glasses at night if you know that you're still wanting to watch TV screens and go onto your devices. So one factor in the light exposure that you may be underestimating is how much light that you're getting during the day. The more sun exposure that you have during the day, the better your melatonin production at night. When going to sleep, it's important to have the right room temperature, so something around 18 degrees, and as dark as possible, as dark as a cave, or if you held your hand up in front of your face, you can't see it. So you can achieve this with either having blockout blinds or alternatively use a sleep mask. It's also important to remove any electronics from your room. Have your phone at least 5 meters away because the electricity will actually affect the depth of your sleep. Caffeine is another huge factor. Everyone processes it and breaks it down at different rates, but typically you still have a half-life in your caffeine 12 hours later. So if it's possible, have your coffee as early as possible, definitely before 12 p.m. Even if you can get to sleep, it might affect the quality and the depth of your sleep. So personally, I actually don't have anything after 9 a.m. in the morning. I had 2 coffees at that point. So we've talked a lot about cortisol, and stress is a big player in this. It really comes back to having that nice even rise in the morning and the drop off at night. So you want to have about a 2-hour wind down in the evening. And managing your stress during the day is really important. If you are experiencing that irregular pattern, like I mentioned earlier, it could be that you're in a stage 2 adrenal fatigue, and you might want to work with someone around this. So doing things to reduce your mental and emotional stress, setting boundaries, and being aware of who you surround yourself with is really important. Exercising at night will also increase your cortisol levels. So ideally, if it can be done in the morning, or take some supplements to lower your cortisol.